I'm a very, very foolish person. I'm a very big fool. I'm an idiot. I'm very, very stupid. Seriously. If you are looking for an idea to represent someone who is foolish, just use me as an idea to describe something that is extremely foolish. This is another lesson that I learned was with pastors. I discovered that most pastors are self-centered and selfish.
Hi, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for stopping by my page. Please, if today is your first time, kindly hit the subscribe button and turn on post notification. In fact, today's video is not our normal or regular videos that we normally upload. It's really very, very sad. Today's video is very depressing, very emotional, and is very, very dumbfounding. How many of you know this particular person? This particular picture on the screen. I know most of you will know him because he's very, very popular. He's very, very popular in what he does on the internet, and his name is Lucky Udu. Lucky Udu. I know you people know him, and he came out to talk a lot, and it's not his regular kind of post. This post is kind of different from all his videos. He has made several videos on the internet, and then these are some of his videos. Let's take a look at it.
How many of you remember the story? This police officer and his team went to Kaduna Forest to rescue kidnapped victim, but unfortunately the bandits there ambushed them and shot him multiple times.
Then there's another video too.
It is not everybody that want to sing for God, but it would be a great thing if the Christian Association of Nigeria will begin to show interest in the affairs of the young people.
So you realize that most of his videos are normally life transforming videos and videos that encourages the youth to put up their best. But this one that he has just dropped is too depressing. I know somebody of his caliber would have hidden this thing, like what most celebrities normally do. You know, most of the celebrities, they only show their flashy lifestyle, their nice cars, their houses, and all those flashy things, and hide the ugly ones. But this particular person, who is Lucky Udu, sees to it that no, there are a lot of people who might also be going through this, or people can also use this as a life lesson, because sometimes you don't have to go through certain things that may serve as, maybe you can go through certain things, all right, but when you focus on somebody's downfall, it helps create a path whereby you will learn from that person and you'll not be able to go through that particular bad way that the person went through. So I believe him making this video, he's trying to let us understand that it's good to give, all right, but you should actually focus on yourself much, because when you fall, it will be very difficult for people to actually come to you to your aid, because they will feel like you have it all, so they might not come to your aid. So he gave a very, very deep highlight of the challenges he is going through, and then he also let us to understand the reason why he's saying it's bad to give. That is actually what he says. He says it's actually bad to give, but then he gave his reasons backing it, and the reasons are very, very valid. In fact, you will enjoy this video. Let's go through this video together and actually see what he said.
I'm a very, very foolish person. I'm a very big fool. I'm an idiot. I'm very, very stupid. Seriously. If you are looking for an idea to represent someone who is foolish, just use me as an idea to describe something that is extremely foolish. This is my bank account statement, 214 pages, explaining how stupid, how foolish I am. I just discovered that I spent more than 75% of my income helping people. That's a very, very stupid thing to do. And the worst thing is that I'm broke. My account balance is ending at 48,478 naira. I don't even want to tell you how much I've come through this account. Jesus Christ of Nazareth, I'm very, very foolish. like I'm an idiot. I'm a very, very big fool. What was I even thinking, that I could help everybody? I know you guys know me as the guy who travel around to tell stories of people and help them raise money and all of that. That is for Lucky Udu Foundation. I'm talking about my personal life. I mean, when I put out those stories, those are not even my money, okay? That's like donations from the public, and then Lucky Udu Foundation will give to the people. I'm talking of my personal life. And do you know where my problem started? It was when I posted my car. All of a sudden, everybody needed my help. People have always needed my help, but it just became worse the moment I posted my car. And nobody even knew about how this car came about. My salary was held down for 1 year. 1 year. And you guys know the kind of work that I do. Travel around telling stories of people and doing so many things. Maybe I should have just kept it private, but me, I feel that you guys already know how I started and everything. So it would have been a very nice thing to let you guys know that, God has finally blessed me with a car. You understand? But I did not know that would be the beginning of my mystery, that would be the beginning of my problem in life. Immediately I posted, even the people that have helped me in life, all of a sudden they needed my help. All the places I've ever lived in my entire life, all the people there, all of a sudden they were like, Lucky, it's been long ago, do you remember me? I'll be like, and I was foolishly trying to also, because when you are just very innocent, you're like, hey, long time, how you deny everything, but just give it 2 days, you'll discover that the reason that person even messaged in the first place was because they needed your help. All the schools I've ever attended in my life, both the students, the lecturers, the teachers, people that were never in my class, all the places I've ever worked in, all the churches I've ever attended, even the family of my friends, like literally everybody wanted my help at the same time. And of course, I couldn't help everybody. I'm not here to tell you that I helped everybody, but I just helped too many. I sent too many persons to school, helped so many people to start their business, bought so many equipment for people to improve what they are doing. What was I even thinking? And the truth, oh my goodness, like I've ruined my life, seriously. And the truth is that as at the time that I was making the decision, I thought I was actually doing the right thing. There's this quote, apart from even this quote, you just feel that, God has helped me. Remember how it was for you when you were also seeking help. So whatever it is you can give, just give. 200k take, 500k take, 1M take, and he never stopped coming. Oh Lucky, my children is out of school. Oh Lucky, rent. Oh Lucky, I'm gonna drop out. Oh Lucky, did you know I later dropped out? Oh Lucky, did you? Jesus Christ of Nazareth, I was so innocent. I never knew that the future that was awaiting me was bankruptcy. I've been depressed for weeks now, actually. And the problem with me was that I thought that, as long as I was working, that somehow God is going to, maybe the people who are coming to me for help, they will reduce and I'll be able to have something for myself. But I did not even see the future, that along the line I was going to face personal challenges, health challenges, mental challenges, that will affect me from my work. If you've noticed this year, I did not even post a lot of content. I didn't really do a lot of things that you guys know that I always do. I did, because I had so many challenges. The more you are out there working, the more advertisers want to come to you. Hey, we'd like you to work with us and stuff. So when you are not too available, maybe you are dealing with a health challenge or a mental issue, or it could be anything that is preventing you from working like you used to work, the opportunities will begin to reduce and reduce and reduce and reduce. And for months I did not even work, so I was still trying to rely on my savings. And even in that situation, people were still even coming around for help. I became depressed, and some people were angry. People will be saying a lot of things that, God have helped you now, you have changed, and I quit WhatsApp about 2-3 times. It became toxic for me. It became too toxic. It became too toxic because I realized I was only getting. Do you know that since this year I've only received 3 credits alert that were not from my salary. Only 3 credits alert. One was from OPM pastor. It became really bad for me. I had to ask him, sir, please can you help me with some money? He sent me like 500k. The second was from Pepe Nazi. I don't know, that guy, that musician that sang with Olamide. He just reached out to me and said, Lucky, I would like to support you. And sincerely, he was the first person this year reaching out to me to say, Lucky, I want to support you. See, every other person who came to my DM was more of supporting, like, the people who I was putting their story out there, but he was like, no, it is you I want to support. Thank you for the good work. Send me 50,000. Then the third credit alert I received was from my friend who I had to take loan from, 2 million naira. And then I started reflecting on my life. This is me who even gave out more than 2 million naira to one person to maybe support them with with schooling or with something that I know that, oh, this is something that will benefit their life. And then like I'm very, very foolish. That's the truth. There's no scripture in the Bible to describe or to defend how I lived my life. Nobody, absolutely no one, should live their life this way. I had to quit WhatsApp 3 times, and each time I came back, they'll still come back, and people will be saying, oh, you're proud now, all of a sudden you're not available for someone to talk to you. But nobody actually knew what I was dealing with. No one knew what I was dealing with. It became difficult, and some people, I'm sure that they were even coming to my DM to ask for help, not because they even needed it, but because they felt that, oh, let me still benefit from this person, especially even those that have been of help to me at some point in my life. How can somebody truly grow if you don't give them that chance? I mean, the car that I bought, it was 1 year's salary that I was not even paid. That when the thing came, it came in bulk, and I was like, oh, I need to get myself a car, like, to move around and everything, because spending a lot of money using boat and everything, it was not too healthy. So the moment I posted it, that was the moment my problem started. I'm making this video so others can learn from my mistake. Helping people is a very noble thing to do. That's not what I'm saying, that we shouldn't help people, but you can't help everybody. And I discovered that it's not even just me. There are other people too that when they made their first big money, they did not even spend it on themselves. They spent it on their family and friends.
First year I made money, I went from being dead broke. I was 28 years old. I made $130,000. I was like, oh my God, $130,000. Got to the end of the year, had nothing to pay my taxes because I'd given it all away.
Wow.
I had so much guilt that I'd given it to all family, all friends. Next year, I think I made $1.5 million. Same thing happened again. Next year, I made $7 million. Same thing happened again. Because I had so much guilt because I had, and I think this is something that we as Black people carry because of what we've been through. And when you have, you think, oh my God, I need to bring everybody else up with me. That's a beautiful thought, but in the beginning, that's bullshit.
The most expensive clothes I bought this year was the suit that I wore on my birthday. That was it. The highest hotel I ever lodged was like 40,000, but I know I gave. There are some people I know I gave more than 2-3 million naira because I felt that their situation was very, very serious, was a very tragic one. I should be able to help them because I have food to eat, I have shelter, I have clothing. I'm not the person who wants to spend money on luxurious items. So I thought that what I was doing was the right thing, the highest thing. I never even went to party. I've never clubbed in my life before. I did, all through this year I'm literally single. Like, it's not like I had a girlfriend who I was spending my money on, and if I even had something like that, it would have been understandable. If I had bought some luxurious item, it would have been understandable. The basic thing I ever did, I'm a very simple person. Those of you who watch my status, you know that I'm always standing in front of my mirror most times, or I just I eat, basically I enjoy eating. That's basically the things I spend my money on. And sometimes I go on drive, like whenever I'm introverted. I'm not the kind of person who like to go out there to make a lot of friends. So most times whenever I'm not working, you can always find me just driving around, listening to music. That's the kind of life that I live. I did not even put myself first. I never put myself first. Never. I didn't do that. Nobody has to live their life like me. This is 214 pages of how foolish I am. Another lesson that I learned was with pastors. I discovered that most pastors are self-centered and selfish. When you are faced with challenge in your life, the temptation to share it with somebody, it comes, right? You want someone to help you put it in prayer. You want someone to intercede for you. So, like I said, my salary was held down for 1 year. And I never knew how long it was going to last, because at some point it was just only 2 months, 3 months. And I felt that, maybe if I pray about it or someone pray for me, maybe the prayer will be answered. So, I shared with a pastor, prayed for me, and I didn't know how long the situation was going to last. I ended up sharing to another pastor, then another pastor, 5 months, 6 months, 7 months, 8 months. I was not still paid, and I was sharing it with different people. And eventually, when my salary got paid, every one of them started feeling entitled, like they were the one that made that prayer to be answered. Of course, the prayer was definitely going to be answered, but I didn't know when, because I was desperate, I was insecure. I was the only person that was not being paid. And I felt that maybe I needed someone to, put me in prayer. But you see, the truth is that nobody really cares about you. And when you say, sir, ma, please, I'd like to support your ministry with this, they feel like you owe them something greater than that. And they feel like, they were the only ones praying for you, that they were the one that made it work for that 5 minutes prayer that they made for you. And even after they made that prayer,
this video has
it's not like maybe the thing happened instantly. It still took months and months and months. So I discovered some of them are very self-centered. The next thing, they begin to use your name to preach, to boast that they were the ones that made this thing happen, instead of them to try and focus on building friendship and relationship with you. So these are some of the mistakes that I made this year.
I don't even know what to say. I'm just shut up with. But big ups to him. I know it's going to be more.
See, like a lot of people messed up my life this year, 2023. A lot of people messed up my life this year, 2023. So many people. This year just like the worst year of my life. Everybody just so greedy, selfish. It's as if I'm the only innocent fool in this world. I'm the only innocent fool, mumu, in this world. Nobody has to live their life like me. I can only just...
I think I understand him now. He's not saying giving is wrong, or if you are willing to give out something to somebody, be it money, be it clothing, be it anything, I'm not getting that. He's not saying it's wrong. But the point he's making is that make sure that you are okay or financially stable, or let me say, love yourself first before you will be able to give out. If not, you will end up giving more than what you have. And when you give out more than what you have, at the end of the day, you will be found wanting. And when you are found wanting, that is where the depression and then the uncertainty and then the emotional downfall begin to set in. So I think that is basically what he means. I thought he's saying giving is not good. Okay, all right.
Pray that God gives me a fresh start. 2024. And as God gives me a fresh start, it is important that I learn how to say no. I'm sorry, I can't help you. I'm a young person. I need to plan for my future. I never even bought even one plot of land I didn't buy. And when you tell the people who you've helped that I didn't buy, the official, are you serious? They'll be the first to even shout, wow, you are joking. You know, people who say givers never lack. That's a very, very big lie. Givers, they lack very, very well. And I need to learn how to, I really don't know. You know, I made so many mistakes. You know, that guilt in your heart that, you know this person from somewhere. Even the people I did not even know, you just kind of, if it's either you know them by experience or you kind of just know their situation, like you understand their situation. So if somebody comes around you, you kind of remember that, I used to be in this situation before, and when I was in this situation, somebody actually helped me, so I should be able to also help this person as well. But the truth is that there was never a day that I did not receive debit alert. Like, there was never a day that I did not see, you know, something in that will guilt trip me. I'll say, let me see how I can help this person. Maybe I should just rent this person a self-contained. Maybe I should just give this person little money to start a business. Maybe I should just send this person to school. Maybe I should just place the person on allowance. I'm looking at my life right now and I'm very, very foolish. As at the time I was making those decisions, I thought that I knew what I was doing. See, life is so somehow, seriously. Most of the decisions we are making right now, we think that we are doing the right thing. It's only until daybreak, until the next day, or till the next week, the next month, we'll look back on our decisions and realize that we made very, very foolish decisions. You know, I'm only hoping that God gives me a fresh start in 2024, and I should be able to learn how to say no. And it wasn't even just that, you know, I made so many mistakes that I cannot even begin to mention. And it's not even like I partied. I was looking at other people who had time to party, and I thought that, you know, they were spending their money the wrong way, going about from one party to another, buying themselves so many clothes, so many shoes. I thought that those people were even spending their money the wrong way. You know, they'll go to a hotel, if it's 100,000 or lodge, they were going for vacations. I thought those people were like spending their money the wrong way, that I was the one who was doing the right thing, helping people. That when you help people, God will bless you, God will open doors for you, God will make things easier. But instead, life was dealing with me like there's no opportunity this year that I received that I can boast of. But I helped too many persons. Like, I don't even want to show you the amount of money that is here right now. Like, I don't want to show you these 214 pages of how I messed up my life this year. You know, when I was looking at people who were going for parties and everything, I thought that they were living their life the wrong way. I mean, having time for yourself is good. I'm talking of those who did it excessively. Right now, I don't think there's any difference between the both of us. I'm still very sure that those people still have something with them. I need to learn how to put myself first, to take good care of myself. I need to learn how to do that. Every time when I wake up, the guilt of, you know, you can't be spending money on buying expensive clothing when you know where you're coming from, and you know that some of your pals, some of the people you grew up with are still struggling with life and everything. That guilt was dealing with me. But now the truth is that I can't help everyone. And God of Nazareth, like, I messed up this year. So I made so many mistakes this year. Trying to live a humble life, you want to make yourself accessible, you know, you want to accommodate people, like, okay, you're free to come to my house, you want to. I made so many mistakes this year. Like, this year is like the worst year of my life. And this is not just even the thing that is weighing me down. I mean, money can always be made, right? I got myself into a very, very big problem, and I don't even know. Like, I just feel like the end of my life is not really far from me right now. That's the way I feel, to be honest. That's the way I feel. Like, I feel like my end is not that far away from me. One thing I want to advise people is stay close to God. Be spiritually active. You have to be praying. It's very, very important. It's very important to pray, because as God is helping you, there are a lot of things, there are a lot of people who do not want you to be up at all. So if you are living your life telling yourself that, oh, as long as I'm not harming anybody, I'm free, I'm safe, you are deceiving yourself. There are very, very common things in life that will bring you down. Very, very common. You have to be very, very prayerful. You have to take care of your health, which is very important. In as much as you want to help people, you want to travel around to document stories, you have to put your health first. If not, you will die, and everybody forget about it in a matter of months or even weeks, and somebody else will still continue from where you stopped. You have to put yourself first in everything you are doing in life. It is very important. Eat healthy. Spend your money to look good, which I never did. I was spending my money on people, helping people, thinking I was doing the right thing. And once I've been able to help all the people I can help, then I'll focus on myself. But the truth is that they never stopped coming. I really messed up my life, seriously. I really need to find my way back to God. Since 2015, I've not really been going to church. I'm struggling so hard to build my spiritual life. It's so hard for me. Anytime I attempt to do it, I fall. Like, I fall. I really, really fall. Sometimes I wake up, I want to pray, but I'm so lazy to pray. And most times when I try to pray, I just recite something that I'm always reciting every time I go down on my knees to pray. That is not really prayer. I need to come in a very good relationship with my Creator. It's not about being an orphan, but everybody has to have a good relationship with their Creator. Okay, God created you. He loves your future. He loves your destiny. Whatever it is you are doing in your life, you also have to involve God in it. You cannot leave God out of it. And when things now go into mess, you now try to start involving God in it, or start blaming the universe for how things are not going well for you. Some of us have to own our mistakes. We have to tell ourselves that yes, we made mistakes, and the truth is that I'm in that situation right now. I really made a lot of mistakes, and even as I'm talking to you, there are still people who are in my DM still seeking my help. There are still those that are even planning to contact me. They are saying, okay, let me just give him some space now, maybe later I'll do that. The truth is that I can't help everyone. That's the truth. I have to put myself first. I'm ending this year without no money in my account but loans. I'm ending this year with no achieve. Okay, well, I am thanks to 2 organizations. They reached out to me and gave me an award. For the first time in my life, I was receiving an award. I just want to say, okay, let me bring the award. I'm coming. Alright, so this is from Top Flyers magazine. This event happened at Abuja Continental Hotel. So I was not able to attend. They gave awards to the governor of Bayelsa State, to a lot of very important people in society, and somehow they also considered me for an award, Content Creator of the Year. I just want to say thank you all so much. They also sent me this magazine as well, which have, okay, this is the all right, so now I'm smiling. I'm not in a good mood though, but I have to smile. This is impressive. So thank you, Top Flyers Magazine, Content Creator of the Year 2023. Although this year I didn't really do much because I had so many troubles this year. The whole problem started when I posted my car, and another thing too with being somebody who helps people is that even when maybe a business or a company wants to work with you, they want to do business with you, they'll be telling you, Lucky, I thought you are a good person now. I thought you are a philanthropist. I thought you care about the youth. This is an opportunity that will help the youth. But I'm using my resources now. You are trying to make money. You want me to work for you, to give you publicity and promoting you. I'm telling you that this is my fee, and you're telling me that, oh, I thought that you are somebody who likes to advocate for youth. But you want to do business. If I don't do business, how am I going to survive and feed? If you guys see me posting 1xBet ad, people say I'm always promoting this thing, and that promotion is not for you. It's for people who are already into it. That is it. But when you see all these companies, they want to guilt trip you because they always see that you're a poverty activist. You always I had too many challenges this year. Okay, this is from another organization. This one happened at Oriental Hotel, Lagos State. Icons Noble Award. Okay, so this is a mini magazine. Oh my goodness, this looks good. Award certificate for Lucky Udu, Humanitarian of the Year 2023. Okay, that makes sense because I helped a lot of people. So this is the award. Anyway, I just want to say thanks to these organizations. God bless you. I think there's something else. I can't find it. This children in Makurdi that I helped to raise money for, that they were able to build a school and start a cow rearing business. They did an award for me during their end of year party for the year, so they sent it over. It's an emotional moment for me, and I didn't think that 2023 was going to end this way for me, but it is always better to feel when you are in your youth than to feel when you are in your old age. I don't regret the people I help. The only thing I regretted was doing it in the speed that I did it. I should have given myself space. I should have said no to certain people, as at the time it was not even convenient for me, but I kept telling myself that, I was more privileged than they are. They might not be able to find help. Unlike me, that I'm out there, a company can just wake up tomorrow and say, hey, look, we want you to advertise for me. But that was just a very, very stupid thought, and that wasn't even the reality this year. Was just so bad. I made so many mistakes, and guys, to be honest with you, I'm at the point in my life where I feel that everything is about to end for me. I'm not saying this so you feel for me, I'm just letting you know. And I don't know, I just want to spend the rest of my life trying to be close to God, trying to be happy with myself, because I don't know, but maybe any moment God decides to take me, no problem. At least I'll know that I've helped people, I rebuilt my relationship with Him. Me, I don't know, I've lost my sense of purpose. I've lost touch with all of the things in life that used to keep me going.